guys, but personally, like my connection to Magic actually started from Dominaria because the very first booster pack I ever bought when I went to when Wizards of the Coast still had their own stores. That's how long ago this was. The very first pack I got was actually Plane Shift, which was a pack in the Invasion cycle, which I think to this day doesn't really have any valuable cards in it. I think like maybe like Orange Chant is worth a little bit of money because I think it gives you like protection from a lot of stuff for a turn. But you know, it had like cool things. It had like Kabus, it had like kickers was like a very big like concept there. So Dominaria United was like kind of like a special set for me, just because it kind of goes back to that. And if you read this booster thing here, it says if you look back far enough, you might find an original long lost Legends card from 1994. So Wizards, what they're claiming is that basically they found, like quote unquote, found some Legends, which is like one of their very first sets of booster boxes just randomly in their warehouse. And instead of selling the boxes for a ton of money, they decided just to randomly insert them into only collector booster packs of Dominaria United. Whether you choose to believe that or whether they're just reprinting stuff on the down low, I don't really know. I will assume it is the former. But anyways, I've looked at the odds online and they're actually really, really low to, oh, you know what? Good point. Let me turn down the music. Hello, hello. Okay, hopefully I'm gonna talk more into the mic and it'll be a little bit easier to hear me that way. But I'm just trying to open this thing right now, so I'm just taking it off screen. And actually, I'm just gonna swap it with this box that actually contains all the rare cards. No, I'm kidding. Some funny things about like Legends that I didn't actually know. So for one, actually Mana Drain was printed for the first time in a set, and actually in this set, Mana Drain is actually an uncommon card. It's not even a rare, which I thought was kind of crazy. But I guess like Force of Will is also like an uncommon in the original set it was printed in, so it was a strange time in Magic. Also, a lot of the rare cards in Legends are only worth like a few bucks. So there's like one card which I think called like the Tabernacle of something something, which is worth like $5,000. But like they did the odds on like how likely you are to find it, and they basically said that like your odds of pulling it are like literally something like 1 in a million. Like you would be better off just buying the card than like trying to waste your money like opening like tons of these like booster packs for it. So with all those little caveats, probably we're not going to find anything from Legends because like I think only 1 in 100 collector's booster packs contains even one Legends card, and that Legends card could be like a land, or like a basic land or something really common, you know. So, but let's just try to enjoy ourselves and see what kinds of rares and other foils and weird things we're gonna get. So, yeah. If you notice my audio fading out or anything, or you can't hear me at any point, just let me know, because I'm trying my best with the really bootleg equipment that I have in my New York house. So, alrighty. Thrill of Possibility. Discard. Okay, that's your typical discard and draw 2 cards. Who was kicked? Enter the battlefield this turn. Creatures you control have haste. Ooh. Oh, I see some full art cards in the background. Phyrexian Zombie. You know, something that I realized about Magic cards actually is that the cards that I think actually hold the most value over time are actually, I think, enchantments, artifacts, and lands. Actually, I think like creature cards are like the worst like long-term investment in Magic, because like the creatures, unless they have like some really crazy effect, almost always end up getting like, you know, something like Monastery Swiftspear, which is very powerful now, ends up becoming like underpowered later. So, whoa, what is this? Race ahead. Oh, some trigger. Wow, these sagas are so interesting. Cut down. Tower and toughness 5 or less. Oh my. Oh, look at these planes. Very colorful stained glass lands in this set. Continuing this theme of really pretty lands that are really worthless, but well, that's okay. Rona Sheodred's Faithful. Each opponent loses 1 life. You may cast Rona Sheodred's Graveyard, discarding 2 cards in addition to paying another cost. Oh my, that's steep. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, each opponent loses 1 life. What an interesting concept. Ooh. But we're not even on the rare cards yet. My goodness, I should try to speed this up. Yeah, I like it. I like all the lands which are in, you know, this set. Tiller Engine, artifact creature. Whenever a land enters battlefield tapped under your control, choose 1, untap that land. Target non-land permanent, tap target non-land permanent. Huh. Whenever a land enters the battlefield tapped. Wow. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Ooh, what is this stained glass looking thing? Queen Alernal of Rudak. Power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control. If 1 or more creatures you control. Huh. Selensina shenanigans. Oh, this is an etched foil card. This is pretty cool. You lose 2 life and you create 2 treasure tokens. Whenever one of our pirates you control deal. Huh. Okay. Put them in with Dockside Extortionist maybe. Oh, I get 2 foilish cards? What is this? Rolga Cur Keeper Overseer. I've never heard of a Kobold, but cool. Wow. It's stained glass. They're really going all in on this. Paranoid Partisan. Choose a land card other than creature or land. Spells you choose of the cast of a chosen type cost 1 less to cast. Huh, and he can blink himself. Okay. Aether Channeler. You can create another land permanent to its hand or draw a card. Okay. A double-sided token, soldier or goblin. Alright. That's 1 pack down. And 11 more to go. Okie doke. Just put these guys back in. It's so interesting that they decided to make like Braids the main like lady on the cover, because I always just found her character really weird, but I guess she must have some like really big fans, which I find kind of weird, but well, most of Magic mythology is a little bit strange and goofy, so. Oh my, this is so thick. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Reversed. Hammer Hand. +1 and has haste. You may pay an additional. Oh, here's one with the kicker, because that's like the whole like thing about this set is about kickers again, basically, because it was like a common like Dominaria theme. Draw 2 cards. If this spell was kicked, each opponent discards a card. Huh. Interesting. And trample. Magnagoth Sentry. Says reach the Weather Seed Treaty. Aaron Denalia's Ruin. This card has menace. Phyrexian humans are like a really big thing in this set. Like Phyrexianized like people. Like, ooh, that's a pretty swamp. Oh, okay. Well, this is an uncommon card, so we might expect. Ooh, okay. So yeah, these are what they call the pain lands, which basically tap for 1 damage, and they reprinted, I suppose, like the full cycle of them, so that they're, I guess, legal. Maybe they were already legal in Modern, actually. Never mind. But this one is it, which is a good color. Tyrannical Pit Lord. Choose another creature. Oh, okay. So it's not. Okay, so when it leaves the battlefield, you sacrifice the chosen creature. Okay. Huh. Instead of greater its base power. Power greater than its base power. Interesting. So you have to do like +1/+1 tokens. Tobia's Doomed Conqueror. For each non-token creature you control that died, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Huh. You know, they used to only give you like an etched foil card in like occasionally in one pack. But now like there's 2 in every pack, and I feel like they're just like really cheapening the value of it. But anyways, let's see what this is. Flying Haste. Put an egg counter on our turn. Found an egg counter. Yeah. Tetsuo Imperial Champion. Oh, this is a mythic rare. Very interesting. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell less than the highest mana value equipped to Tetsuo. That's really cool. I like to play equipment decks, so maybe, but like having like to do this specific color combination is red, black, and blue is kind of problematic for me. So, Urborg Lurgorf. Mill 3 cards each time is kicked. Creature earns. Okay. So Tarmogoyf with options. I remember when Tarmogoyf was like such an expensive card. Not anymore. Okay. There is 2 out of 12 done. Let's keep on going. Got 10 more. Oh my god, I missed having 12-pack collector boosters so much, just because like I was so tormented by double masters and their crazy like 4 packs for $80 each bullshit, that this is like such a relief to me. They have like more packs again. Even if I don't think that any of the cards in Dominaria United are actually worth like that much money. Like I think there's like a Planeswalker that's I think like no. There's a new version of like Shieldred, which is worth some money, but I think that's like the only one really. So, P2 Amplifier. Should be an interesting set to draft, certainly. Although, I don't know, I've never really found like Kicker to be like very good as like a concept, just because it's hard to get that much mana, especially early on. You may cast sorcery spells until they have flash. Stormrunner attacks, you may pay 2. Sengir Connoisseur, a throwback to Sengir. Ooh! What a pretty island. I like that. Ooh, Jawara. Plenty of simps go after her. 2 ingenuity counters on. Oh, actually, you know, this is like the, not even etched, this is like the beveled or like the textured foil treatment, I think, which is pretty rare on cards. But I don't think, okay, put 2 ingenuity counters on it, and then you can put an artifact with mana value. Oh, wow. Actually, this card might be worth some money. I forget, because it may be like you can use it in like Commander or something. It's like Aether Vial for like, artifacts, which is kind of cool. Oh, Archangel of Wrath. I remember this one. Yeah, This card. Oh, actually, no, never mind. It's a different Archangel that is like broken. But there's like one of the Archangels in this set is actually broken, where I believe it has like an effect which doesn't actually work properly, and it was like a very rare like goof on Magic's part. But this one is just 2 damage to any. Okay. Wrath, lots of damage. Thran Portal. Choose a basic land type. And abilities. Okay, so you have to. It's like City of Brass, but you can choose what colors you want to make it. Okay. Interesting. Battle Mage. Champion. Why did I get a random uncommon card in this slot? This is really weird. This should only be for like rare cards. Block is +3/+3. Creature blocking it. Okay. And here's a foil etched card. Yes, foil etched. Okay, we already got this guy. Tap an untapped non-token artifact you control and add. Tap 2 untapped. Exile the top part of your library. You can play it this turn. Interesting. Okie doke. Alright, we got some. I'll put like aside all the interesting cards that we've gotten so far. So far, that Joria is the only one. I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce her name correctly, honestly. I believe, according to the story lore, she's like immortal or she's ageless. I think like she drank some like funny water that just makes her like not age ever, which is kind of cool. All right, pack number 4 out of 12 we're on now. No cards from Legend yet, but I'd be really surprised if we got one, to say the least. So let's keep on cracking. Oh wow. Oh, this is like a token Ornithopter, so not like the regular Thopter. I wonder what makes this token. Sunlit March, which just enters the battlefield tapped. So nothing special there. Take up the shield. Lifelink and indestructible. Meh. Whenever a creature you control dies, scry 1. Interesting. That's pretty funny. If you really need to do the damage, you can. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a +1 counter. Huh. It's not bad for like, is it or something? Ooh, and now we got Mountain. Look at this. We're getting like 1 new land in every pack so far. We got Mountain, Island, Plains. I forget what the other one was. Oh, I think Swamp. Did we get Swamp? I forget. Oh my god, such a long name. These stained glass cards. Oh, this is another one of the special type foils again. Yeah, very interesting. Whenever Rod has Firebrand attacks, target player. Domain. Domain is like a very big, I guess like ability concept in here. Goodness, we just can't get away from this guy, can we? Oh, actually, no, this is a different kobold, but again, I don't know what the kobold do. Sadistic Pilgrim. general just keeps coming back to find me all the time. Siege Demon. Hey, Shivan Reef one more time. But that is a cool artwork, and I like it. Vigilance Ward 2. Other zombies you control have vigilance. Or another legendary creature you control dies. Create a token that's a copy of that creature. Huh. Interesting. Okay. There we are, 4 packs in. Some cool stuff so far. That was pretty funny, yeah. I was like, is it a whale? It's not a whale, is it? Ugh. Elemental with haste. Nice looking token. Let's see. Automatic Librarian. Sounds like something out of Halo. Phyrexian Rager. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Eh, not terrible for limited, I suppose. Clockwork Drawbridge. Defender. Tap target creature. Huh. Interesting. Benalish Faith Bonder. Enlist. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but these like cards actually, even though they're not textured cards per se, like they have like an interesting sort of texture on them. All of them actually do. It's pretty cool. Oh, here's another island. Raja Stormrunner. Oh, yep. I do remember that. Anointed Peacekeeper. Drag to the bottom. Oh dear. So you get like -5 until end of turn. Depends on what's going on, but that could be pretty powerful. Phyrexian Merfolk. Wow. Getting intense. Draw a card, discard a card. Tor Wauki the Younger. Here's an archer. A lot of archers in this set. Other assassins you control get +1. Whenever a player loses the game, if they were attacked this turn by an assassin you controlled, you win the game. Okay, so if you attack and they lose the game, then you win. That is interesting. Well, he's going to be an interesting choice for a commander. So much archer support in this set. It's crazy. Oh! Yeah, this is one of the cards which is worth like something, although personally I don't really think he's like the best Karn Planeswalker there is. He's good for like the Tron type decks again, so like you can create like your +1, you make like a Power Stone, like a tapped mana rock basically, but which can only be used for artifact spells. Or 2, pay any amount of mana, look at that many cards in the library, put one of those cards in your hand, the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. You get an emblem of tapped any artifact. Deals 1 damage. Okay, so you could just tap all your artifacts just to do damage to people. That is interesting, I guess. Yeah, an interesting idea. Huh. Nice. We got a Planeswalker. Doing pretty good so far. These boxes are about $240 right now on TCG Player, I think. Which is not terrible compared to like, I think Modern Horizons 2 was like, what, like $350? But that's how much they've been running. I think like most of the price hype is because like people want to try to find like Legends cards in them, but you know, probably in most cases will not happen, so. Like, I don't really see myself opening more than just one of this one, because I'm like, there's nothing in here which is like game breaking, you know, or so. Oh, a dragon. That's a cool dragon. Vanquisher's Axe. Geez, so boring. Enters a tap land. Bite down. Ouch. That looks like it hurts. Phyrexians. Oh, this is what makes the elemental guy. Five or more creatures died this turn. Oh wow. Alluvian Berserker. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. That's some interesting little combat tricks. Ooh, forest. We didn't have forest yet. That's a very pretty forest. Bloodfist of Kelm. Oh my. Creature you control dies, draw a card. Was attacking. Otherwise, that's a bit confusing. So when another creature you control dies, if it was attacking when it died, you draw a card. Otherwise, if it was not attacking when it died, this card deals 1 damage. Okay. Academy Lore Master. Huh. Interesting little group hug ability it has. Briar Hydra. Combat damage to a player. Put X +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, where X is a number of basic land types among lands you control. So much domain. Oh my god, I feel like domain is such a, well, I mean it's not really broken unless you pay like you play like a 5-color deck, I guess. Sacrifice another creature. Put up plus. We've literally been finding this guy in like every pack we've opened so far, which is like a slightly different, like, I think I'm gonna have to, it's like saying I should make a deck with him or something. Oh wow. Urtai Resurrected. Oh my god, I loved Urtai when I was like a kid. Like his lore was like so weird because he was this like little snooty, smart talking wizard dude, and then like I think he got like left behind by the crew of the Weatherlight. And he really resented him for that, so he became Urtai the Corrupted because he was corrupted by Phyrexians. And then like, so his ability was always that you could tap him to like counter a spell. And okay, so this one, let's see what this one does. Urtai Resurrected. So it has Flash. Oh, so that's a big improvement for him. And when it enters the battlefield, you can choose one. Counter target spell. Okay, so you can counter a spell for 4. But then you have to give its controller a card. Wow, that's not great. Destroy another, oh, interesting. So he becomes like an ETB effect kind of guy. Could be an interesting choice for commander, but he's so weak. I don't know if he, well, it's cool to see him though. To see him again. Oh my. We got the alt art of Liliana, who was, I believe, oh, you know what? Actually, there might be like a foil version of her, like a textured foil version of her in this set, which sells for, I believe, 50 or 60 bucks. So this one is like worth a decent chunk of money because it's like, even though it's one of like the earliest planeswalkers, it was like one of, it's consistently regarded as like one of the best planeswalkers ever printed. So Evolve Sleeper. Keep sleeping, buddy. Alright, so I'm going to add that to the list of cool cards that we got. We got Liliana of the Veil. I'm going to put Urtai Resurrected here too, just because I like Urtai. I think he's cool. Okay, how many packs does that make? That's 6 packs. We're halfway through. We're halfway through with this little exercise. Okay, this doing pretty good. We're getting some good cards. I'm having fun. I think we're doing pretty good so far. Let's keep at it. The U.S. Open is going on right now. Tonight's the women's semifinal. I think. Oh wait, no. Yes, it is. Thursday night. Yeah, it's the women's semifinal. Heroic Charge. Play Boros colors. It's quite expensive. You get +2, +1. They also gain trample. Oh my. He can make like a little soldier guy. That is enthralled the pit. And if he was kicked, you can sacrifice the creature. Okay. Rona's Vortex. I wonder who Rona is. Or Planeswalker you don't control to its owner. Oh wow, interesting. It goes for Planeswalkers. So it's kicked, put that permanent on the bottom of its owner's library instead. Slimefoot Survey. Ooh, Planes once again. Ooh, what's this guy? Land creatures. Oh, so man lands have flying, so they all become like celestial colonnades. Interesting. You control 7 or more lands up to 1 target land. You can in case it's still a land. What an interesting concept. I have to say though, these textured foils don't. I think the ones in New Capena were a little bit. I like the raised texture on them a little bit better than these. I have to say. Squee, who's still alive. Look at that. Activated Sleeper. Oh wow. It's funny, the Phyrexian things in this set look much more less new Phyrexia, I feel, than like the other ones in other sets. Maybe it was like because I think the Phyrexian planes, the Dominarian Phyrexians were always a little bit less advanced than like the new Phyrexians, so. Interesting. The Doom Conqueror rises again. Scholar of Antiquity. Artifact. Oh my. It's really funny. So this is a Johnny, but there is no indication from this that he's a Phyrexian. Like, I can't see anything at all, which would indicate that. But it's kind of, I find it hilarious that we're getting so many Planeswalkers in this set. Reveal the top part of your library if it's... Okay, so they're very typical Johnny abilities. That's the creature. Oh, wow. Except for the last one, it's like very Phyrexian. Just get poison counters. Archangel of Wrath, the very angry angel again. And a soldier. Okay. We're chugging along here. 4 more to go, actually. After this pack, there will be 4 more left. Seriously, one in 100 packs of this is just, it's so rare. It's like, you can't even really like buy a box with a reasonable expectation that you would get one. So I don't even know how effective it is as like a marketing trick, because know, like who would really want to play those odds, right? That's a crazy artwork. Huh. So you could get a 1 for 5 with Death Touch. Oh wow. Yeah, the power levels have gone up. For sure. Choking Miasma. Oh, okay. No, this is a... For some reason I thought this was like a creature. I was like, wait, what? Is this like permanently? Sky Knight. Forest. Oh, we got this guy once again. Soul Kanar the Tainted. Okay, let's see what this is. Choose one that hasn't been chosen. You may draw a card. Each opponent can lose 2 life and you gain 2 life. Deals 3 damage to a creature or planeswalker. Exile. And return it. Oh, you have to choose one that hasn't been... Oh, okay. So you have to give it to the opponent. I think I read about this one. About to control that +1/+1. It's so hard for me to read the text in here. Sorry for spell. You may tap 2 untap creatures. You draw a card. Interesting. Okay, we got this guy before. We got him before too. Yamivaya Coast. That's a nice looking artwork. Keldon Flame Sage. Interesting. Okay. That pack is kind of meh. But they can't all be winners, right? Ugh. Alright. So we continue on. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. We have. No, I'm right. We do have 4 left. Okay. Fuck. Treasure tokens. Who doesn't love treasure? Splatter Goblin. Oh my. -1/-1 until end of turn. Phyrexian, Espionage, Tangle Islet. Micromancer, like Micromanager. Sheoldred's Faithful. Swamp. That might actually be the first swamp I've gotten. Wow. Lagamos Hand of Hatred. Oh, here's another Johora. Foil. Nice. Llanowar Green Widow. Oh my. Huh. Oh wow, there's a typo on this card. Look at that. Return Llanowar Green Widow from your battlefield to the battlefield tapped. Tapped. Just in case you weren't sure, it comes in tapped. It gains if this permanent will leave the battlefield, exile instead of anywhere else. Huh. Wow. Spawn of Turgs. That looks like a card that a little kid drew. Jasmine Boreal of the Seven. Ooh. How interesting. Creature spells with no abilities. Wow. Oh man, bears, right? It's been a while since I've seen those. No abilities. Can't be blocked by creatures with abilities. Wow. Strify Dragon Master. Until your next turn, can attack you or planeswalkers you control and pays 2 life for each of those creatures. Okay. Could stall for time at least a little bit. Search your library for a dragon card. Reveal it, put it into your deck. Destroy all non-dragon creatures. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Very interesting. And it's the etch foil version. Hazeron, Shaper of Sand, Desert Walk. Desert land cards from your graveyard. Desert? I don't even know of any desert lands off the top of my head. Temporal Firestorm. Oh. Choose up to X. Those permanents phase out. Okay, so the permanent that you want phases out, and then everything else gets burned. Cool. Alright. We've gotten a lot of planeswalkers so far. I think we might have taken all of them already. No, right? Maybe. Check later. Okay. What's the token? Zombie. Tattered Apparition. Mind Shaper Prodigy. Negate. Ooh. Negate's in the set again. That's interesting. Blight Pile. Huh. Defender Waldex. Yoltia declares war. Oh, this is how you make Ornithopter, huh? Tap any number of untapped artifacts. When you do, your declares war. That much damage. Huh. Up to 1 target artifact you control becomes creature. Interesting. Mountain. Did not have Mountain. Now I think we have all of them. Soul of Windgrace. Oh, I remember this one. This card is actually decently good, I think. Let's see. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may put a land card from a graveyard, not even yours. Like, you could actually get a land from your opponent's graveyard and put it onto the battlefield under your control whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks. That's pretty damn crazy. Discard a land card. You gain 3 life. Okay. Discard a land card. Draw a card. Discard a land card. Soul of Windgrace gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. Wow. Pretty good card to get in the textured foil slot. Sulphurous Springs. Okay. More of the pain lands. Chaotic Transformation. What is this? Exile up to 1 target artifact. Oh my god, so many exile things. It sounds like a pretty fun card to play. Fury Rider. Oh my, keep getting this guy. The ever-changing Dane. Sacrifice a creature. Except it has this ability. Wow, how interesting. Siege Demon once again. Defiler of Vigor. Phyrexian Worm. Additional cost to cast. You may pay 2 life. Impermanent spell. Put in. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So we have now 2 more to go. the last chance we're gonna have to find Moat or Tabernacle. If they indeed exist, and the people who are claiming them are not just paid actors by wizards who are planting these pictures online, claiming to find them. Oh my. Gibbering Barricade. Sacrifice a creature. Wow. Meteorite. That's pretty funny. Custom scatter. Counter target creature spell. Walking Bulwark. Oh wow. It's not bad if you're making a defender deck. I've seen some pretty good wall decks actually before. Because there's some like crazy walls that have like Flying Shroud and like other weird things. Swap. Ooh. Got the Fury Rider in this slot again. Lurikoff once more. Sarah Paragon. Oh, this might have actually been the broken card, let me think. Once during each of your turns, you may play a land from the graveyard or cast a permanent mana value of 3. When you do, it gains when this permanent is put in the battlefield from the graveyard, exile it, and you gain 2 life. So I believe that the second part of this card effect actually doesn't work. But I forget for some reason, but like you're not allowed to actually give like a permanent ability to a card which is going to your graveyard, or it's like put into your graveyard from the battlefield, exile it, and you gain 2 life. So it's like it causes like a loop or something. Like you probably have to read about it on Reddit, but I remember there was something weird about it. Warren Chief. Okay, we got this one before. Founder of Dominaria. Ooh, Zur the Eternal Schemer. So Zur surviving once again to become something else. Enchantment creatures you control with Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. Wow. Target non-aura enchantment. Becomes a creature. Jeez. Intense stuff if you're playing with Zur. Shadow Rite Priest. Put it onto the battlefield. Wow. That is pretty crazy. Oof. Alright. Just have one more. We'll be done. Let's see what it could possibly be. The last pack in an otherwise empty box. Let's go. Cat Warrior. Ooh, that's a pretty looking Cat Warrior. Sunbathing Rootwalla. Oh my. Wow. We actually found a Legends card. Look at that. Look at that. This is... Well, I think this is just a common card. Unfortunately. But it's kind of cool. I wasn't expecting to find one. Look at that. All creatures blocked by target wall are destroyed at the end of combat. What an interesting... Wow, let me look at this thing. This is so cool. Hold up a sec. I mean, let's look at the back of it compared to the back of like another card, like this one. Huh. I mean, I can't really tell, although, you You know, the texture on this card definitely feels very different than this one, which was, you know, printed at like a much more different time. But wow, that's crazy. Glyph of Doom. Very interesting. Anyways, Phyrexian Missionary. Okay, we got a mountain. Ooh, that Merfolk Wizard guy one more time. Keldon Flame Sage. Look at the top X cards of the library. Bird Migration. Villager. Ever-changing Dane again. And Primal Warden. Ooh, Sulphur Springs. We're not even done yet. Okay, now we're done. Alright, well, we got a common card from Legends. Or maybe it's uncommon, I don't actually know. Because Legends, it's weird, like they don't actually show you the rarity of the card, funny enough. But, you know, hey, it was cool to find one. I wasn't expecting it. So, I wonder if the odds for finding... Oh, okay, it says here, a Lost Legend card replaces a common in 3% of boosters. Details, product details, okay. So, in 3% of boosters, wow. Actually, we got really lucky then, because we should definitely not expect to see one just within like one box. And oh, you know what? I forgot to open the box topper. Let's look at that too. Interesting. It's in French, I guess. I can't read it actually. Let's see what this says. What is my box topper? Flip. Huh. Elf Archer one more time. Alrighty. Okay, Miss Elf Archer. That's enough of you. Well, I'm very glad I was recording this because I did actually end up getting a Legends card, so this is really cool. So we got some good etched foils. We got Planeswalkers galore. Johnny. Yeah, I would say I did pretty well. Alright, everyone. I am going to get ready for, can't forget these, of course. Okay, I'm gonna get ready for another call. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will catch you all next time.